I've been an author, and I've been a writer for a long time. And so when Ralph said, you got to start writing songs, it's like, well, I know how to put words together. And for me, an assignment's like 40 or 50,000 words to write a book. So I kind of feel like Ralph gave me the easy assignment. It's like 200 and 300 words to write a song. And I'd never really written fiction before. But again, I'd had a command of words, and I wrote for a newspaper, a magazine, advertising, books. And so I kind of had an amazing head start, and all I needed was some ideas. And then I kind of got steeped in the blues. I've been to Clarksdale, Mississippi many, many times for music events, and I got kind of caught by the blues bug. So that's where I turned my writing, was to tell blues stories and to make them storytelling songs.
Well, did it make people blue when they got stuck in the mud?
Well, that's the great thing about the blues. Yes, it makes you blue, but here's the deal. I'm going to let you in on a secret.
Okay.
When you get the blues, you actually feel better. And then when you hear blues music, you feel even better. So everybody who's having a down day, just dial up Stuck in the Mud, and you're going to feel real good.
Now, speaking of the blues, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know if you've ever gotten a chance to visit St. Louis, but yeah, blues music, down on Laclede's Landing, it's kind of like
Oh,
the heartbeat there.
absolutely. Now, blues is very famous. St. Louis and the blues are very famous because W.C. Handy, who discovered the blues in 1903 in Tutwiler, Mississippi, which is next door to Clarksdale, where we recorded our new album that's out. But W.C. Handy wrote a very famous song, one of the first blues songs, called St. Louis Blues. We've all heard it. Handy became a huge proponent of the blues in the early part of the 1900s, lived all the way into the 1950s. And without St. Louis Blues and W.C. Handy and your connection there with St. Louis, I don't know where we'd be with the blues, but I've become a bit of a student trying to learn it. And St. Louis is indeed a very famous blues city.
I'm happy for you, for your journey, for your success. You said you've got a new album coming out. Uh, what are you most looking forward to on that particular album?
Well, the album's kind of behind me here. It's on the wall. It's called Live in Clarksdale, and that means we recorded it live in Clarksdale. And in fact, the first album, called Stuck in the Mud, it's also on the wall behind me, did so very well after it was released in summer of 2024 that we said, hey, we got to come out with something right away on the heels of this thing and keep the momentum. So what we did was we played 8 songs from Stuck in the Mud. We did it live. We did it at a juke joint in Clarksdale, Mississippi. And we did a couple of covers from some old blues men from the 1920s from my hometown, Indianapolis. So we've got those on there. And then we filmed the whole show. So the music comes with the film, the video of the show. And then I couldn't help myself, Donna.